Hello there guys, and welcome to this virtual walk around of the Storm White pearlescent Nissan Juke Nismo RS. Now the Nismo RS is known for its uprated power, which is around 215 brake, wicked handling, and this one also has a few exterior mods such as the blacked out grille, and it has a lovely aftermarket growling exhaust. It's got blacked out mirrors, and of course it's got the Nismo styling pack as well. So why should you consider having this on your drive within the next 24 hours? Let me tell you, and welcome to the Emerald House of Cars. So starting off, you can see that beautiful Storm White pearlescent paintwork, usually accompanied by red, but in this case the previous owner has gone for the gloss black pack finish, which I have to be honest, along with the tinted privacy glass, the mirrors and the wheels, does actually look pretty good. You've also got your nice big headlights here, and you've got your fog lights just at the bottom down there. Now you can see you've got the Nismo, which of course stands for Nissan Motorsport, you've got the branding, and you've of course got the styling accessories just down the bottom here. Gives you that real nice sports and performance and old school Japanese feel, full of character, full of quirks, and it's a car that actually would quite surprise you should you come to own it. And moving around, what you can see down here, you have of course got the lovely grey and silver diamond cut alloy wheels, which are of course 18-inch multi-spokes finished with a red caliper as well. And moving down, you can see you've got the Nismo side skirts, the nice big flared extenders just on the bottom there, which really do give this a quite beefy road presence for an otherwise quite soft style car. Got your black mirrors, which are of course not from factory, they are an optional extra that the guy has put on aftermarket. You've got your D-chrome window surrounds, which are the rubbers, not obviously wrapped. You've got gloss black door pillars and tinted rear privacy glass, which looks aftermarket almost to limo black. And you can see the car is free from any dinks, dents, marks, indentations or shock horrors. You've got the signature rear tail lights, which of course sweep in from just around where the C-pillar would usually be onto the rear wing. And you've got the built-in lip spoiler with a high-level LED brake light. Now moving down, you can see you've got your ferret grey diffuser as well, finished in the gloss black with the silver. And you've also got the grey trim as well, just around there. You've got your reflectors, rear fog lights, and here is your big, large, I would guess around 2.5, 3-inch exhaust system, finished in chrome black. Now this does give the Juke quite a nice burble, quite a nice sound, and respectfully it is a Nismo, Nissan Motorsport, so it should sound a little bit better than what the stock one do anyway. Now on here you've also got your black badging kit, which has of course been wrapped by the previous owner. On the boot, click it from under here, lift it up because it's not electronic, and you can see you've got, it's not a very large boot in these if I'm being brutally honest. It is a small boot, but you can easily get your luggage or your shopping in there should you need it. And further down you have got sufficient storage just underneath and hide those Christmas presents or birthday gifts, and you've also got your tyre repair kit. Now to close it down there is a handle, or you can do it the old school way and shut it there. Now what you may have noticed is you've also got a little reverse camera just underneath. And moving around again, this side you can see the statement feel is echoed all the way out. The black pack really does set it aside from the standard Nismo RSs. It's in good order, no dinks, no dents, no marks, no scratches. It's one that has been really well looked after and really well adored by its previous owner. So that's the exterior of this Nismo RS sorted. Let's jump into the cockpit and see what we can tell you about what awaits you in there. So moving inside a Nismo RS, they're not known for being the most spacious, but they are actually quite well embodied with tech, and they've actually got quite a nice spec as well. You can see you've got your 12 o'clock marking on the steering wheel, which is Napa leather, red contrast stitching, and you've also got the half Alcantara just on the side here, which gives it a real nice performance feel. You've got your Alcantara with red stitching over your instrument cluster, and you've got the carbon fibre effect weave all over the gearbox, the gear stick, and of course the centre console. Big, bulky, round, and that sentiment is echoed all the way over the door cards, which you've got suede, and you've also here got the real good comfy bolster seating, red perforated stitched with suede. You've got the Nismo branding, and you can see all the way down, seats in good order, no marks, no scratches, no rips, no tears. It's just a real good comfy seat. It is manual, and obviously the seats aren't electrically operated. Now onto the door card, I did mention you can see the half Alcantara, and on there you've got your gloss black inlays, and you've also got your electric windows, and you've got your deadlock. And on here you've also got the blacked out Nismo livery, which the guy has done of course to match the exterior styling. I've got to say it looks really good. Excuse the dirt down here, we have had a bit of rain recently, and by the time we've valeted it and we've walked across our pitch, which we do have gravel, fortunately it does get picked up. Now down here you've got your electronically adjustable mirrors that auto fold and close, you've got your TPMS or your tyre pressure set, and traction control off, and your headlight range control as well. You've also got your inlays here, which would usually be red. He's gone for the stealthy option, and he's blacked all those out as well. Now in the rear, Jukes aren't known for having a mass abundance of space, but I'm pretty sure that you'll agree that isn't too bad in retrospect. It's the big same comfy bolster seating with the Alcantara red stitching, and it's got Isofix, you know, it's got enough leg room in there to keep even the largest of people happy. Yes, if you're 7 foot tall like our Tom who works with us, he probably isn't going to get in the back, but if you're of a standard height, then there's every chance you can get in comfortably. Those seats really are some of the best seating that you can get, but obviously Nismo work alongside Recaro, and I'd be amazed if it wasn't one of theirs. So down here you've got your push button start, foot on the brake, foot on the clutch, turn it on, and you can hear that exhaust already giving you a nice loud barble. We'll just open the door and you can hear it's just got a nice low grunt barble to it that really does just make you really feel that this is a level up from the standard Jukes. Now what you can do on here, obviously you can see that we need to get fuel, so it is just flashing up on this monitor, something of which we are going to sort in the not too distant future. And we can also change it just on here of what we need to do. So the instrument cluster, we'll just flick it on for you now. So we'll turn it on, we haven't got it on yet, but you can see you've got all the main info on there. You've got your fuel gauge, you've got your oil temperature, and you can click on different options on here as well. Brings up the mileage for you, so you can see that you've got 29,134 miles, and you can see because it needs fuel, it will flash up on there as well. You've also got the really nice Nismo red clocks just on there, and you can change your instrument cluster display as well should you need to, but you've got the nice white and red font, and you've got the RS livery just in that one. Now the steering wheel, you have of course got this button here which changes the information displayed on the instrument cluster. You've got your audio source, and you've got your different volume and control just on there too. There's your volume, and there is your Bluetooth telephone. Now on here you've got your cruise control, which is here, reserve, and your set levels as well. I mean, around on this stalk here you've of course got your lights and your indicators, and on this one you've got your automatic wipers as well. Now as I said, you've got that real nice suede Alcantara with the red stitching just across the instrument cluster there. It's a real nice feature, and it's a really cool addition. Now I did mention that you also had the carbon fibre weave effect, which I'm sure you'll agree, compared to what they normally do, so these are normally the same colour as the body colour on Nissan Jukes, that just gives it that real nice feel to it, and it's a real just nice addition. Again, it's something that a lot of the cars and when they do the styling, the Japanese manufacturers, they do a bit outlandish stuff, they do tend to go a bit crazy, but this certainly isn't one. It's nice, it's subtle, it's refined, and it's a really good car overall. Now on here you can see you've got your sat nav and you've got your options here, so if you click on map, that of course brings it up, but you can easily click on enter destination, new address, put it in there, click OK, and off you go. You can also choose how far in or how far out you go using the dial on the right. But what we'll do, we'll start here, so you can see you've got your Bluetooth phone. If you click connect, pair new device, you'll be able to get up and running and chatting on every journey you have. You've got your radio, so if you click on FM list, you can see you've got your different options just here. And if we go back, you can see you've also got all the different options. If you click radio again, you've got AM, and you've also got DAB, which of course, if you've got that, you're never going to use FM or AM. You've also got CD, which will go in there, and you've got your auxiliary cable as well, including Apple devices. You've got that, and you can click on camera and that will show you your guidelines. So obviously when you park in, it comes up with a virtual graph which just shows you and allows you to see how close you are to anything else. Now what you can do, you've also got the camera settings there, you can turn it off. Obviously we've been on map, we've been on nav. If you go on info, you can of course get up your eco score just to see how well you're driving, and you can click on nav and do other options too. You've got the day or the night mode, and you can click on setup, you can change your audio, you can change your nav, your system. So there you can change your clock. If you wanted to change it to the 12-hour, which I much prefer, you can do it that way. Clock mode, you can change it to time zone, or you can change it to automatic. Now you've also got language, you can change your camera settings, so your display, your brightness, your contrast, and you've got your different temperature units, touch click, beep tones, or you can revert it to factory settings. You've got radio and traffic messages also. And that really is pretty much everything that I can show you on there. Now moving down from that, you've got my favourite feature on a Juke. As I've said on every one, these look as if they're fixed buttons, but if you click on climate, how cool is that? So it's all digital on here. Although it gives you the impression that they're all fixed analog buttons, they're really not. So your temperature is controlled by the left hand dial, or you can push it in and that's automatic. And your air distribution is controlled of course by the right hand dial. Now what you can do, you can turn aircon on or off. It's not a dual zone system, so it's only one temperature at any one time. You can turn it off, and you can choose where the air is distributed and recirculated through these buttons here. Obviously you've got your rear screen, your front screen, your windscreen and your person, recirculation on the person, on the body and the feet, and on the feet alone. For me, it would be on that one. And of course, what you've also got here with the digital display is the driving mode. So when you switch it, you've got your options between normal, which of course gives you the options here. You've got sport, which of course increases your throttle response, your rev ratio, gives you a bit of a better sound out that exhaust because of the revs. And you've got eco mode, which really is great for efficient driving. You can click on setup, you can change all that by using the button here on the left. You can change everything from your button brightness, your display, your language, your units, your clock setting, your eco, your door unlock, your auto headlight sensitivity. There's plenty of different options. You also can see your G-force and your economy record as well. And moving down, you've got a nice little bit of storage. You've got a 12-volt charger, you've got your USB and auxiliary, your stainless steel sport pedals, and of course you've got your Nismo branding alongside your gorgeous, almost 3D effect leather gear gaiter with the red stitching, perforated leather handle, and the carbon fibre weave effect top just there. And this is really, really simple to use. So you lift it up by this button here, push it all the way to the left, push it up, and you'll know you're in reverse because your camera will come on straight away, and there you see everywhere where you need to be. Now moving around from down there, you've also got the real nice titanium grey effect. You've got two cup holders, and you've also got your heated seat options just here. You've got a manual gear brake, and you've also got an Alcantara armrest which opens up, and you've got bags and bags of storage in there. And you can see you've got Nismo branding echoed all throughout the Juke. So for me, it's a really, really cool car. It's a great choice in terms of a performance SUV. And it really is one that would surprise you once you drive it. Like I say, they're only 215 brake, but make no mistake, it does get there quite quick. And I think it feels quicker because you're surprised that it's a Juke delivering that power. But just remember, if this video still hasn't really tipped you over the edge and you're still not sure about the Nismo RS, then all of our cars here at Emerald House of Cars are of course given the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing, and even before I do this video. So what that entails is our guys in the body shop and the workshop, who are vastly experienced, give it the most meticulous of checks over, cosmetically and mechanically, to ensure that it's in tip-top peak condition for when you come down to HQ and see the car in person, or it turns up on your door using our click and deliver option. We like to make sure that every car is free from any issues, free from any contamination or cross using of products, so we service every vehicle as soon as it lands, just so we know everything that's been used. We also put a fresh MOT on it if there's anything less than 6 months remaining. So if you do have any questions regarding that process, regarding the video, or our vast amount of finance options, or even a part exchange that we'd happily welcome, do please get in touch with us here at Emerald and we'll be more than happy to help.